I just want to be connected with people in the world through music because the music, we didn't need language. I didn't need language. I didn't need language to DJ in the world. You know what I mean?
So how long have you been DJing for?
9 years.
9
Since
years.
I'm like 16, I'm 25, so yeah, 16 and 26. That's crazy. 9 years.
So did you grow up with like a music background at all? Or?
Yeah, so since I was little, I've been playing piano. And yeah, piano until like elementary school, and after that, mid school, I was in brass band and marching band for like orchestra stuff. So every year we have competition, and I was my major was percussion. So I did drums to like marimba, timpani, and like everything, bongo, conga. Marching bands, I did quilt. It has like 5 drums and you carry. Yeah, I did that. And in high school, I started dancing. I was dancing since I was like elementary school, but I was dancing in high school. I started DJing.
Okay. So you've been DJing for 9 years. Was it the whole time in Tokyo? Like, kind of walk me through. You started in Tokyo, and have you been here the whole time?
I've been pretty much in Tokyo, but since when I was little, I went to Tehran for my dad's side, for my dad's family stuff, just to see the city and say hi to grandma, grandpas, my cousins and uncles and aunties, because my father has 8 sisters and brothers, so 4 up, 4 down. Sisters and brothers, 4. So we kind of went there, say hi, and also went to Vancouver for 3 months. But then I didn't know how to speak English, so I was speaking to them in Farsi, which is the Persian language.
Okay.
So that was that. But I never knew how to communicate in English. So then I went to LA when I was 18 to 23 for college. Yeah.
How was your experience in LA?
How's what?
How was your experience in LA?
Amazing. I feel like I found myself. I feel like I always had something that's inside of me that I was trying to come out, like a tree that wanted to come up, but the soil was like on top of me, and I feel like this soil was like the Japanese society or environment or education that kind of push you to be normal, push you to be like, this is how you should be, this is how you should act, this is how you should, you know what I mean? It's like a brainwash or like programmed. But then when I went to LA, America is a land of free, right? So I'm just like, boop, this is how I am. This is who I am.
You met a lot of creative people there that inspired you?
Yes. Even though when I went there, it's so crazy because the person that sits next to me is also like creative. Or I don't want to. Creative is the right way to say it. Also, they're passionate about something. They live with passion. You're like, hey, I gotta do this, I do this, I wanna make this. They're creative. They're passionate about it. They're like, it's not like I have to, it's more like I want to. They stick around with their desires. A lot of people like that in LA, and that's why I love to be around those people than people in Japan. But also I've spent a lot of my time to my people. I've invested a lot of time to my people back in LA. So like it took me 5 years to make real solid friends. So the people that I'm with right now, friends that I have right now in my life in LA, it's amazing. I have a good friends in Tokyo too, of course. but it's very few, very very few.
So you found people in LA that kind of helped you out as a DJ?
It's more that too. That too, but also helped me emotionally, mentally. Taught me how to meditate. It taught me how to be stable. Taught me how to be calm. Taught me how to do business. Taught me how to write emails. Taught me how to talk. The way I learned English is most likely from the slangs, actually. But then I kind of build relationship with people, and I've learned a lot. I learned a lot from different countries. I feel like I learned from a lot of people, but it's like I'll be like, oh, I like this part of her. I like this part of him, and I just kind of build myself. It's like, oh, I want to be like this. I'll be like this.
So if there's somebody that like wants to get started as a DJ, what advice would you have for them?
I just happen to have a great music taste from my mom and dad. My dad is Persian, my mom is Japanese, but my mom is from the disco era. So she's like disco queen, you know what I mean? Like she's very funky, so it's like she plays all the jams, all the classics that pretty much like that is like pretty much American music, you know what I mean? So like when I went to LA, I was lucky because I knew all the classics that they like. So I had that background, but at the same time, I have a student, right, DJ students, and I give everything. I'll just give you like, here we go. This is the classic funky. This is classic disco. This is by the era, and I feel like it's if you really want to do something, you just do it. You do it, find the right person to learn from, your mentor, teacher, people, friends, environment, that is anything that's drug you down, I would just cut it. I feel like that's how you should be you could do like a whole, you could get to where you want to get to.
Yeah, so that's the most important part is just doing it, right? And then you'll learn.
And also, that's why I'm also giving my time to my student.
So
I'm also giving my time to my student to learn as well, like from me, the way I did it and the way I've learned. So that's why I have a class for people who really want to be a DJ.
So you teach people like kind of online how to be a DJ too?
Yeah, online, everything like the visuals, cover the art of the DJ mix and how to make a DJ mix, how to make beats, how to DJ, live set, all the cables, CDJs, names, mixer, software, USBs and laptop, how to present yourself, how to carry yourself as an artist. Teach everything. I teach from 0 to 100%.
And so if somebody wanted to get mentorship from you, how would they contact you about that?
They can email me. Even though as a friend, I'll just tell them to email me. And you know what they do? They'll just send their name. I'm like, how is my artista gonna know your name and what you want?
Tell me more.
Tell me more. Yeah, so they can email me, and then they can email me, and then I would that we will send it back the email. If the contract is good, we can start. There is a contract. Yeah.
So, what inspires you? Is there a person or like a thing? Like, what inspires you to be a DJ?
It's a hard question. What inspired me? That's a good question actually. What inspired me? I feel like a lot of things from your daily, every day. Some small stuff will inspire me too. I'm like, oh, I like that. I want to do that. Oh, I like that. I could do this, or I could design this. I could make it music. When I'm listening to music, I was like, oh, I like this bass. I can use it like that on my beats. Or there's little small things that goes into me that I could use for my own craft or platform. But I just to be a DJ for me, it just happened. It just happened. And then the thing is, I do a lot of stuff. Like I design, I model, I style, I cast, I DJ, I sing, I make music, I play instruments. So it's like DJ was like one of the best source, one of the best talent for me to be out there. I could have been model, I could have been designer, I could have been drummer, but DJ kind of picked up. So I just like, yeah, I'm a DJ.
Do you feel like that's your purpose?
From here, I know for sure that I will go to the next chapter, next journey, which is being in music again, playing music again, playing instruments. I even thought about going back to orchestra as well, like as a team. You know how they have like local orchestra team, they go to competition and stuff like that. I kind of want to go back there, playing instruments again. But I've been making music. I've been making mashups and edits and singing, producing, making beats. So matter of time.
Have you released any of that music at all?
I have one song out with Yossi. It's called Learn. But it's been like what, 3 years? I just made this song called At Light in You. I might change the name. I was in the studio like 5 days ago, and we just completed the song. Like we roughly completed it, and pretty soon we'll drop it probably. Kind of want like make, drop it. I don't want to be known as a singer. It's more like musician. Because I do want to like get booked as a percussionist that plays percussion, you know, or like plays drum, plays piano, or maybe singing. But I don't want to like stand on the stage and be like singing. You know what I mean? I just want to I want to play music. I want to be in music. Yeah.
So what genre would you say your music is? Like who are you influenced by, basically?
That's a hard question. As a DJ / producer, Piggy Goo is like very closer to what I'm looking at, but it's different. I get the different vibe. But in this world right now, something that is existed, that's Piggy Goo. Something that I want to do. She's close to what I want to do. As a musician that sings, personally, I like Sade. Yeah. I like Sade. This new song by Daniel Caesar, Let Me Go. I think it's Let Me Go. I love that song. So good. I like that song. I like a lot of R&Bs, but also I like a lot of songs that are applies to you, to your own personal life or environment. So like, but also my songs are more like how to stay motivated, how to stay in the higher yourself. So my song is always like that. So that's why my song Learn, that's like 3 years ago. It's like, I'm saying still gotta learn. So basically you have to learn still. It's like learning, life is learning. also telling you about you have to love yourself before you love somebody, which is true. You have to have yourself self-love, because if you don't have a self-love, then you're gonna be attached to someone to hurt yourself, stuff like that. So all of my lyrics are like telling things and like explaining things, and just to get you idea of like how you make, how you can live, how you can play this, because the world is a playground. This world is a free playground. That's how I really feel. So yeah.
And so, like, that's important to you, and you would credit your success to like constantly growing, right?
Yes, yes.
So do you read? You read often?
No, I do.
What are some books that you would recommend for somebody?
For somebody who doesn't read really, who doesn't do reading at all, I would say start with the easy story, which is it's called "Who Moved My Cheese." It's with two mices and two little people with cheese. It's a story about that. It's in they're gonna be in the cave looking for a cheese, but that cheese will be applying to what is it, like a car, money, house, people, boyfriend, girlfriend, partner, deals, company, whatever. Cheese will be applying to anything, everything. So the two mice and two little people are going to deal with it. They'll tell you like how they are. It's 4 characters, you know, and they'll ask you at the end of the book. They're like, "Who are you?" And it's kind of like I had a lot of issues with like relying stuff. I rely on something. I was like, "This is mine," because I was the very youngest in the family. So like everybody treat me like a princess, right? So like when I get my stuff, I was like, "This is mine. I'm not sharing." You know what I mean? So it's like that comes from like relying stuff. Attachment, relying, and I had to read that, and I felt so much better. I was like, wow, this world right now on this earth, you're just really yourself. You're not gonna carry on anything after all. We don't have phone, bags, money, job, whatever. It's myself. It's right here. It's myself. Just myself. This world is like a blank paper. It's like a blank paper that you could draw however you want. Pink, blue, black. You can draw a flower. You can draw water. You can draw a river, mountain, clothes, makeup. You know what I mean? Like when I think about it, I was like, wow, this is so rich. You know what I mean? It's so luxury. We're so luxury here. The earth is so rich. So like when I read the book, I was like, wow, wow. And then I read the 4 Agreement. The 4th Agreement is my Bible. My Bible, like I stick around with it for sure.
And what's that?
It comes with 4 agreements with yourself. It's a book, but it's with yourself. So first, be impeccable with your words. Whatever you say, you stick around. You promise with yourself. If you say something that is a magic, it's a magic that it's a spill. It's a spelling. It's a spelling that you will do that to anybody, to yourself, to others. So whatever I say, I do it, put it in action. I don't erase it. I'll just say it. You know what I mean? Second, don't take anything personal. Everything that's happening in front of you is nothing serious. They said even though if you have a gun in front of you, don't take it anything serious. Don't take it serious. So I'm working on that still. The third one, always do your best. Always do your best. Whatever you do, focus on right now. Be present. Do your best. So that's why I like to focus on doing something. Like hiking, I'm very focused. I don't really talk when I hike. I just focus on climbing, you know. The fourth one, I forgot. But yeah, there's 4 of them. And if you like apply to that, I actually did. It became more simple. It became more simple, and as an Aquarius, I could be in my head sometimes, and I could visualize about stuff that would never happen. But sometimes I'd be like, oh my God, what if this happened? Oh my God, what if this is gonna happen? You know what I mean? It's like you're on a plane and you're like visualizing that is the plane's going down. It's like that's sometimes it happens to me. You know what I mean? It's just in my head. But I know for the fact that I just have to listen to my heart and not brain. So I'm like, think about it. I'm like, like whatever.
So that's important, like, because we all get in our heads.
Yeah.
But when you kind of stop that spiraling of bad thoughts, I think that's very important, because it's easy to just be in your head all the time and worry, and that gives you anxiety. And we actually talked about the power of now in that book.
Yes.
And that had a huge impact on my life, because learning about mindfulness and meditation is so crucial. I think everybody needs to learn about mindfulness and meditation. Because if you can try to be in the moment as much as possible, your life is just so much better. You're actually experiencing life instead of being in your head or worrying or anything.
Be like out of it,
Yeah.
A lot of people are out of it actually, and I see them. I'm like, wow, they're being out of it. They're thinking about something else in their head that they're in front of me.
Right.
It's just their body's right here, but they're mentally not right here. A lot of people are like that. But that comes from like they're doing something that they don't want to do every day, daily. And that's, I would say that's sick. That's sickness. You know what I mean? I feel like that's mental ill. That's how I feel. The book I was reading, and they said that this world is mental illness from the start. So it's like a lot of people having mental illness and mental breakdown, or they're doing something that they don't like. It's gonna cause pain, which is the stress. Stressful is pain. The stress is something that it will cause you later on in your life. You don't realize it now, but stress will cause you pain. It's painful. You know what I mean? I had to learn it in my own way, in a hard way. That's why I don't have any stress. If anything that stressed you, I cut off. Bye bye. I'm not doing it. It's for my own health. It's for my own sake, for my own budget. Because I know how far I could go. I know how far I couldn't go. So.
And to be able to do what you want in life, there's going to be sacrifices. Like, it might be hard, but that's better than just being comfortable doing something you don't want to do every day. Because like you said, that's mental illness. And then you wake up 40, 50 years later, and you feel unfulfilled, you feel sad, but you just like, why am I sad all the time? Because you didn't take a chance, make a sacrifice to do what you wanted.
Yeah, so I was kind of not myself, I was kind of losing myself earlier this year, because Tokyo was getting bored for me, and I feel like I was making bad decisions in my life. It wasn't bad though. Honestly, I feel like a lot of decisions that I make is not bad. It's just experience. It's a matter of time. But I was like, you know what? I have to go. So I booked the flight, went to LA. When I got there, I was like, wow, I lost it. But when I got there, I was like, wow, this is who I am. Wow, I forgot. Kind of like inside of me that was sleeping. I woke up. I was like, oh, okay, I know what I gotta do. So since then, I've been going to nature just to run from reality, right? My friend told me. My friend was like, you're like depressed, and I'm like, I didn't realize it now. I didn't realize it back then, but I was like, maybe. because I keep on running away. I keep on running to the nature, to like meditating on top of a mountain. That's a very rich thing that you could do. But I've been craving it to do it. You know what I mean? And I meditate every day, but the meditation on top of a mountain is something that like was different. So like I went to LA, got myself back. I was like, okay, this is fun. You know, so also learn how to find my own. I had to find my own peace within myself earlier this year, and I found that crying. I was like, wow, I got myself. Just only me got myself.
How did you do that?
Okay, so this guy on YouTube, his name is Mojave Mojabi. I think he's an Indian guy. He's like a very old guy that has like white beard, and he teaches people how to meditate, stuff like that. And I just opened the YouTube. I don't know why. I opened YouTube, and it just popped out. And I was like, oh. He said, the peace within you. I was like, oh, that's interesting. I started watching it. He was like, close your eyes. And he goes, empty, empty, empty. I closed my eyes, empty, empty. So it's like whatever my thoughts, just empty, 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 empty. And it started to feel. It started to receive. And I was like, wow. I was keep on running away from the reality, but the fact that peace was in myself, it was always there, you know. So I found the peace in myself. It was like, it's dark but calm. It's huge. It's very huge.
Well, I look forward to seeing you continue to grow as a DJ.
Yeah.
I appreciate you sitting down with me. Is there anything you want to say to the people before we go?
Meditate first. Also eat good. Yeah, eat healthy. Like a lot of times, I'm a very healthy person. I eat sushi, of course, fish, veggies, salad. I don't eat spicy. I don't eat oils, so anything fried. I don't eat meat, red meats. Chicken is okay. Meditate. Also, sweat a little bit. You can sweat a little bit. Eat good. Also, love. Always love. Don't hate. I always get mad quickly. Try not to. If I meditate, I'm good. You know. But if I don't have a space within myself, which is the peace, I quickly get mad. Love is to forgive, to accept, to allow people to be who they are. And I feel like we're supposed to be one. We're supposed to be like teammates. We all should be. So it's like if people are against each other, it won't help. And also, it's kind of it's not great. This earth is small and somewhat huge. We have a massive of human beings. Why don't we fight? Why don't we stick around together and do the bigger things, create a bigger things? The fact that we have all this building because of teamwork. You know what I mean? So I don't think we should be against each other. I feel like we should be we should team up, you know? Just like, sometimes people come up to me and say, yeah, you're fun, la la la. I was like, let's take a picture, you can call me Parisa. You know what I mean? I don't feel like we have that, like, differences like senpai, kohai, or like, you know, you shouldn't be like that. there shouldn't be numbers of ages. It shouldn't be like who's up here or who's below. It shouldn't be. So I feel like the people should treat the other people, other human beings, the same, fair, equally. And I think that will bring people to, hey, like if you could do it, I could do it too. We're in the same page, we're in the same level. There's no up here, down there. I feel like the people who is famous, people who is successful, those people are still the same stage as you. They may work very hard than you, but just that's on some hustler shit. That's on some like grinding shit. You can grind. People can grind. So I feel like that's the my point. I think that's my point.
Beautiful. So well spoken. Thank you.
Yeah.